Alright, so this video is going to be a little bit different. I usually try to find little unique songs for the beginning of my videos, but I couldn't find one, so I decided to do a voiceover, and it doesn't help that I lost some of the footage while I was making these customs. So basically, I grabbed a World Nintendo Wario, and I also grabbed a Mexican bootleg Wario figure. Which honestly, this figure is I'm pretty impressed with this figure. It has some articulation, you can move his feet, arms, and head. So I was pretty impressed with this figure. So usually when I work with clay, I usually have like about 30 to 40 minutes before it dries up or before it hardens. So yeah, and I don't use any type of tools. I usually just use, you know, my X-Acto knife or, you know, the ends of brushes for I can do the detail. I don't have any, you know, fancy tools when making these customs. Here I am, you know, working with the making a bow, which I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but I feel like I perfected my own ways of doing little bow ties and stuff like that. Here's some of the lost footage. I couldn't find any of me making the actual suit. I'm pretty sure I did record some, but I just can't find it. Maybe I erased it by accident, I'm not sure. And if you have a Wario figure, I suggest to, you know, grab it and look at it. That way you can see, you know, the little differences I made. For example, I tried to hide the sleeves with clay. That way, you know, it looks like he's wearing once I paint him, he looks like he's wearing a long sleeves. So in order for me to do that illusion of making a long sleeve, I have to hide the little short sleeves, which I put clay over them. Painting can be a little bit fun. I usually just, you know, be watching Netflix while I'm painting. I believe when I was painting this figure, I was watching Parks and Rec for the first time, and I actually finished it not too long ago, and it's a great show. If you haven't seen that show, I totally recommend it. It definitely made me laugh a lot while making these customs. Or if I'm not watching Netflix, I'm watching, you know, YouTube videos. I've been, you know, watching some of that Pro Jared controversy, which is kind of messed up, but I mean, that's one way to kill your career, I guess. But yeah, here's ñoño already pretty much all complete. I just need to paint the bow tie, and this is where again I lost some of the footage. So this is pretty much it right here. I'm gonna have to go ahead and just, you know, cut to me talking about these customs. So yeah, hopefully you like me talking over these videos. If you think you like this instead of me finding some catchy intros, let me know in the comments, because I really appreciate your feedback, guys. I'm always honored for the people who keep tuning in every week or every 2 weeks whenever I upload a video. So let me know in the comments if you prefer this this style, or go back to my, you know, finding music for these intros. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and look at these finished customs. Alright, so here are both of my Wario customs. Here is Señor Barrigas, and here is ñoño. Using Wario as both of these characters was a very good idea, because in the show, in case you didn't know, these characters are played by the same actor. And you might be thinking to yourself, you know, why didn't you use another World Nintendo Wario instead of this, you know, weird looking Wario, which by the way, it's a bootleg Mario from Mexico. So that's why he looks a little bit weird. If you watch the show, every time when both of these characters are on the same screen, one of them looks a little bit weird, because again, they were played by the same actor. I'll put some you know, pictures on the screen, that way you know what I'm talking about. They always had like this weird outline, or they look weird. It looked off every time. You know, it was, you know, due to, you know, technology back in the 70s. So it wasn't, you know, perfect. So yeah, using both of these Warriors were perfect. And also making Wario Señor Barrigas was perfect, because Don Ramon, which is Waluigi back here, they always have a shtick together. You know, like he comes to get the rent, and Don Ramon over here never has the money to pay the rent. So they have this, you know, slapstick going. So it was a smart move to do that. So again, like I said, this is a figure from Mexico. That's why he looks a little bit funny. I pretty much sculpted the suit on him. That's basically all I did when sculpting him. And I also removed like part of the pointy shoes. That way it looks more like shoes. And I did a little bit more when making ñoño Wario. I sculpted the hair, which I really like how it came out. Looks pretty good. I sculpted the collar and the little bow tie. Oh, and I also chopped the pointy part of the shoes and then put clay over it. That way it can be a little bit more smoother. I didn't do it on this custom right here. I didn't put clay on top of it. I figured that, you know, I'm gonna be painting it black, so you know you won't be really noticing the rough edges when I chopped off the pointy part of the shoe. But you would have been able to tell with this, so that's why I put clay over it. So yeah, I'm really happy with these customs. Like I already mentioned in my past videos, when I make, you know, Chavo del Ocho customs, I really love this show. It's like one of my favorite shows of all time. I'll continue watching it forever. If I have kids one day, you know, I'm gonna make them watch the show too. But yeah, so there they are, all together. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this custom. Was it a good idea to use Wario for both of these characters? And again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, please leave a like. That would really help me a lot. And also follow me on social media like Instagram and Facebook. And also my Twitter. And again, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and my apologies, guys. I forgot to add the glasses. So that's why, for some reason, I was like, there's something off with this custom. But yeah, here he is with glasses because, of course, the character wears glasses. And again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, it's me.